Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the Far From Pro podcast.
Welcome
I
back.
am your host, Evan Walsh, and with me is the man, the myth, the one and only, my co-host, Joseph Meyer. We got a pod today. We got a lot to get into. I'm going to go right into hot or not, as we always do, week by week, start us off. I'm going to get us with a hot, and I don't think this is going to come to a surprise by anybody. I'm going to go Kyler Murray. As everyone in the football world saw, big contract coming his way, 160
Huge
guaranteed,
contract.
could potentially be worth up to $230 million. There was a lot of speculation, a lot of questions on where Kyler Murray was going to go. He unfollowed them on social media, did some things, said some things that were questionable. But now, in the end, he will be staying with the Arizona Cardinals. He will be staying with DeAndre Hopkins.
Bag.
Joseph, tell me how you feel about this Kyler Murray signing.
With DeAndre Hopkins for the second half of the season, because he don't got no D-Hop for the first 6 games, so that's tough for him. I guess it works out. He wasn't happy this offseason, and I guess what we've learned is if you have talent, you can kind of throw a hissy fit and get a lot of money paid for it. He's also paid just a little bit more than Deshaun Watson. It's like $500,000 more, which I think is incredibly petty and hilarious at the same time. But Kyler Murray might actually be on the field this year, and Deshaun Watson might not. So I like it for Kyler. You're locking him in for a long time. So let's hope he's the actual answer. But on the opposite side, you don't have to pay him in 3 years now when everybody and their mom's going to get being paid that much, because the market's just going to continue to go up. So lock him in long term now. Kyler Murray's a big hot. I got a hot. The NFL helmet rule, getting rid of that thing where they could only have one helmet, is a huge hot, dude. Because now all the alternate helmets that have come out are fire. There are some beautiful ones. Obviously, I'm
thinking about, when you say that, the Bengals white one. Did you see that?
Yep.
They're doing an
Bengals white one
all-white
is definitely
Bengals
up
one.
there.
That is the first one that comes to mind.
The Philly green one coming back, the Kelly green coming back. The Panthers had an all black. The Falcons have a Coca-Cola red. I think, let's see what else. The Jets just dropped their all blacks today. There's a few other ones, but
the Chargers got to have some mean alternates, Joseph.
I think they're gonna drop
some mean alternates.
Something helmet here. We'll see. But and the Patriots one, obviously. But we already knew that. That was
okay.
That one is heat. So I don't know why that rule was in the first place. That was the dumbest rule of all time. We're back, and I'm excited about it because now we get to
That's a good hot, Joseph. I actually didn't know that.
Field.
I actually didn't know that rule. That's a good hot. That's a great hot. I didn't know.
Yeah, it left this year, and it was started in 2013. So most of the time we've been watching football, it's been kind of boring helmets. You got any more hots for us?
No, I don't have any more hots or knots. You see, I've been kind of avoiding the knots because here's what happens: when I go into one knot, then I go into 2 knot, and then I go into 3 knot, and then we're here doing knots all day. So I try my best to avoid the knots.
All right.
But I'm gonna start bringing them back because I feel like we're being a little biased towards the hots. When, in the end of the day, there are a lot of knots that we can talk about. So
well, speak for yourself, because I've got a knot here. I've got a knot here, Evan.
Okay.
Russell Wilson and his cleats. Okay, have you seen these cleats? I'm assuming, since you're a big Broncos fan.
Next knot. We're doing the next knot. We're doing the next knot here, Joseph. Moving on here. We don't need to bring
Russell Wilson.
We're bringing in Broncos. We're bringing in quarterbacks. I don't like all
cleats that say 4 Super Bowls coming soon. If that ain't the most cringy thing I have ever seen in my life.
Oh, stop. I knew you were going to. I see, here's my thing. Can I say something before you go on? Can I just say something before we go on? When you talk about mega confidence from a mega winner, a man with not just great morals and great values, but a man who's looking to truly come dominate a franchise. Now, I know what you're thinking. Yeah, it might be a little cringy. It might be a little, okay, Russ, let's calm down. But at the end of the day, is it really that cringy? Because from where I'm standing, Joseph, if he goes and wins 4 Super Bowls, which he still has the opportunity to do, I don't see why it's that cringy to put those on the cleats. Now, if he loses year one, then we might need to burn the cleats in the nearest bonfire pit.
This is
That's
my point
fine.
here. This is my point, right? Russell Wilson, great guy. Love him. Love the rah-rah. Love the energy. Love the cutie stuff that he does. Just a great guy. Just one of those guys you run into, and he's just a solid man, right?
My Russell Wilson jersey is in the mail.
Oh, there you go. That's going to be. I will not lie. I'm on the record saying that the move was the absolute right move for the Broncos. But the problem is, you guys are expecting it's like you're expecting a Super Bowl year one. That's a problem, man. Because I'll tell you what.
I'll tell you what. This is Super Bowl or bust.
Russell Wilson's goofy rah-rah stuff, really cute when you're doing well. Really cute. But as soon as you're not the best team in your division, possibly, not so cute anymore. When your expectations are Super Bowl, and maybe you make it one playoff game or maybe two playoff games even, it's going to get a little bit weird here. I'm just saying. All fun and games in the offseason.
So, Joseph, is this
once the losses start to roll in here?
But is this all because... is this because of what Russell Wilson has done to your Chargers in that division the past years? Is this all your hatred?
I have no hatred for Russell
Wilson. All your
Wilson.
feelings towards Russell Wilson, of what he...
No hatred towards Russell
Wilson. Of
Wilson.
what those Seahawks have done to your Chargers
I don't even think
year after year after year. And since he's been in...
No. This is...
Since they've been... But you're both on that coast. You're both on that West Coast.
Not at all. I have zero beef with the Russell Wilson.
You can't... You can't tell me that you don't feel a little hatred. You can't tell me, because Russell Wilson is the most liked guy in the NFL. It is.
Hear me out.
It is. Don't lie to yourself.
It's the Broncos fans who are some of the least nice people in the world, acting like, oh, now we have Russell Wilson. We're so nice. We're so moral. We do nice things. We say nice things to our competitors. We like to huddle up and go, you guys got this. You guys got this. No, Broncos fans aren't like that. Quit pretending like you're something that you're not. Russell Wilson's going to be a great football fit. I don't know if he's going to fit in with those Denver fans who they got Denver fans got a little bit of an edge to them. All right.
I'm so ready for this season.
I know.
Like you said, it's Super Bowl or bust. It is Super Bowl or bust.
That's
by
the problem,
the way,
dude.
for all the listeners, it could be. It could be a big problem. It could not be. We're gonna see. But for all the listeners out there, I do want to say, we're starting a Far From Pro Fantasy Football League. Mm-hmm. Okay, a 12-man league. I want to put this out there because if there's anybody interested in just joining, who knows me and Joseph well, shoot me a text. We're going to do a 12-man fantasy football league. I'm going to get some people. Joseph's going to get some people. I'm thinking a $20 buy-in. Not much. Mm-hmm. I understand that. But I think, and some people say, well, I'd rather do it for rah-rah, for whatever. You know what? I got a knot while I'm on this rant here. I know it's a little late, but I got a knot. Having your fantasy football league draft so early, that's a big knot.
Yes.
Okay. You should not be allowed to have your draft until within 2 weeks of the season starting.
I completely agree.
Because here's the deal. For one, you're an idiot if you do the draft early. I don't care if it's convenient. It doesn't matter.
There's going to be so many players that get hurt in training camp in preseason.
Exactly. Get hurt in training camp. Trades, shit happen.
Exactly.
Literally anything can happen. It's the NFL. People can just not play just cause now. You have to be smart. You have to be aware of what's going on. Please wait until 2 weeks before the draft.
I completely agree.
Or the week one, please.
And that's what
I'm going to do.
That's what we're going to do with the league.
You know what's going to happen? You're going to complain. You're going to draft someone. They're going to get hurt, and you're going to complain and be like, why didn't we do the draft right until the league? Because you're an idiot. Just stop. Wait until the league starts. We do this every goddamn year. Just wait until NFL starts.
If you would have drafted your fantasy football league 2 weeks ago, then you wouldn't be able to have Baker Mayfield as your QB1. So
exactly. Do you know how crucial that is in some NFL fantasy football drafts? That's a make or break deal. That's a make or break deal. Mm-hmm. But anyway, I just wanted to let people know if they want to join.
Baker Mayfield, top 5 fantasy quarterback incoming.
Well, if they want to have us join the league, shoot us a text. We are taking it pretty serious. It's his first year of the Far From Pro League. We probably will be doing a fantasy basketball league too. I'm a big fantasy basketball guy. That's what I play. And I can definitely get a lot of people to do that. So we're going to also do a fantasy basketball league. That's neither here nor there. So let's move into some talk here. Enough with the hot or not. Let's get some talk going. Mm-hmm. What do you want to get into, Joseph? We can talk a little NBA. Not really. Not too much has happened in the NBA world. A little bit's happened in the NFL world, though.
The NFL's starting to heat up here.
Well, and it's normally around this time, Joseph, because here's what happens. Mm-hmm. Around this time, people are getting antsy, all right? They can feel summer is on its halfway point, getting to its end. And what happens when summer ends? Yep. Football starts. And once you know how it goes, once men and once people really start to feel that itch, the little, it's coming. Summer's over. Yep. It's coming. That's when it gets
like
pushed
49
over
days
the edge.
out right now.
Yeah, and once it hits under that 50 mark, the countdown starts. And so I believe September 8th or 6th is the first game. It's the Rams versus the Bills, right? That's week 1.
Rams Bills. That's a right off the bat. Could be a Super Bowl preview. We'll get
what a start for the NFL, huh? What a start.
Huge start.
That's how you start the season. The defending
we're not
champs
waiting this game at all.
No. They know exactly what the people want, and they know exactly how to give it to them. Week 1. What a start from the NFL, huh? Have a day.
That game is going to have...
God damn it.
That game is going to have the highest ratings. That game's going to have such high ratings. Like, I cannot wait. It's going to be so fun.
And we know the NFL gives a crap about their money. Hey, do you see remember the Super Bowl prices last year? $700 to park your car there. The NFL, and God knows the NFL needs its money. Jesus Christ.
So I want to ask you, what do you think of this Madden talk? Do you think players should care at all about their Madden rating? Because obviously Jamar Chase was ranked like the 19th best receiver in Madden, which is absurd. But should he care? It doesn't matter.
I don't
it's
think
Madden. It's a video game.
That's not even the worst rating. That's not even the worst rating, Joseph. I think the worst rating is having TJ Watt at 96, but Myles Garrett at 99. So let me.
They seem to love Myles
TJ Watt
Garrett.
isn't even the number 1 rush edge. How the fuck is TJ Watt number 99 overall? How in God's green earth is he not I mean, what the hell, dude? Like, that doesn't even make sense. He literally puts up the best numbers, purchaser? Plays the most games. I don't. Here's where things get tricky. I know I'm going to get roasted with a statement. I'm a 2K guy over Madden, and I'm going to tell you why. I love Madden. I play Madden. And yes, I am a purchaser. But I'm not the guy who purchases more than the $60 pack. I buy the basic game.
Okay.
I bet just so I can do play now or play with my friends. I don't buy any of the extra crap. I don't spend any more money on the game than I have to. You just got to have it for when the boys come over, or just, you know, because when you just want to play. It is a fun game to play. I'm a 2K game. I don't play any of the modes. I strictly just play, like, you know, against my friends. Yeah. Because here's my thing with Madden. Madden is just like, it's a very fun game, but like you said, it's so unrealistic. It sometimes isn't fun. Like, you really can just use 99 Aaron Donald and get a sack, like, at least every other play if you use him right. Like, because he's so broken. Like, the 99, the X Factors are absolutely, the Mahomes,
dude,
the guys who play with Lamar Jackson and just run around. I can't.
I had Terry McLaurin on my team, on my online franchise last year, and I got him up to an X Factor. I think it was like 97. You couldn't stop Terry McLaurin. I don't even want to know what you could do with Tyreek Hill. Like, it's just absurd. You just chuck it. It's you run a stop and go, and he's just gone.
You can just run around with Mahomes. Yeah, you can just run around with Mahomes, have Tyreek Hill run across the field, and just, like, And I understand 2K. You could say the same thing about 2K. Well, you can just play with Steph Curry. You just play. True, but the thing is, in 2K, you still gotta shoot the shot every time with the meter. You still gotta get Steph Curry to the spot every time. But in football, it's like you can just say hut, run around to the edge, and just whip up a touchdown that you're gonna score every single time with. It's like. Not and when you play just a complete dipshit, like one of your friends who doesn't even know how to change the defenses or change it's like, all right, well, I'm gonna win 100-0. This is gonna be no fun. I don't know. It is what it is. But at the end of the day, you know what? Did you see the new 2K covers, by the way?
No. Who is it? Is it
the 2K23 covers? They got Devin Booker on the cover.
Yeah.
Well, no. Oh, Joseph, that was 2K21, wasn't it? Or 2K22? That's Luka. Luka was already on the cover. There's a new cover for 2K23. I think we got Devin Booker as one of them.
Yeah, Devin. D-Book. Luka was last year. D-Book's this year.
People are degrading from.
I was thinking.
People are degrading.
Why is it already
from
2K?
That, buying 2K.
Oh, I keep forgetting it's 2022. I was thinking that 2K22 was gonna be the next game.
Yeah. It is what it is. Not many people have been buying 2K in general. I think people are kind of getting sick of it, but and I completely understand. But I'm still gonna be the dumbass that buys it. So, all right. Screw me.
You got anything else before we get into these division predictions?
What other sports you want to talk?
I don't have anything else on my mind. I saw you saw the Rams rings. Rams rings are fire.
Yep, Rams rings. Sam, the top 3M Open. Yep. Congratulations to Cam Smith on a great win last week at the Open. He played phenomenal. Congratulations to him. And I think it's just more talks about the Live Golf League. It seems like every day I wake up, there's a new person that's leaving the PGA Tour for the Live Golf. Whether it's an announcer, I don't know if you saw Charles Barkley thinking about leaving his current job to go be an announcer for Live Golf, which if that happens, that would be hilarious. But Cam Smith, who just won the Open, got a huge 9-figure offer from the Live Golf, is what they're talking about, and he's thinking about taking it. It just seems like every day, the people from the PGA are combined, they want to go play with Live. It seems like every day Live Golf is getting a new golfer. And I was going to ask, Joseph, hear me out. Think about this. What if we did a huge event, PGA versus Live? We find a golf course, right? A very, very famous golf course, and we get all the best PGA players, all the best Live players. Greg Norman of the Live, who's the owner, owner of the Live, and then we get the owner of the PGA. Fucking forgot his name. He's a retard though, but get him in there. Get both those guys, and have their best go at a match. Live Tour versus PGA.
We're getting into
What do you think? Do you think we can make that happen? I think
that would be incredible. We're getting into Champions League soccer. We're getting into AFL versus NFL kind of stuff. ABA versus NBA.
Yeah.
Big rival leagues.
100%.
I love it. I love it.
Yeah, 100%, Joseph.
Right.
I think something to look into. It's definitely something to check out.
Let's get into NFC South here.
Oh.
NFC South 2023 predictions. Who you got coming in at the bottom?
No, I'm going to have you go at number 4. Who's your worst team in this division?
Okay. Worst team, I think this is pretty easy. It's the Atlanta Falcons. I have them coming in. So I went through all the games, and I picked all the games, and they came out at 3-12. But I'm gonna give them 5 wins. I'm gonna say 5 and not 3-12. What am I? 5-12. They came out at 5-12.
I was gonna say some ain't adding up there, big fella.
So the Falcons just quit in the middle of the season because they're gonna be bad. I'm gonna give them 5-12 on the year. I like Mariota as a bridge quarterback. I actually enjoy the Drake London pick. I know a lot of people didn't like that. Cordero Patterson's another bridge player, I think, that could give it a couple wins, but just nothing on the offensive side of the ball that really excites me. Calvin Ridley's gone, Russell Gage is gone, so I just don't think they have the firepower to win more than 5 games, and that's a max 5 games.
See, I have them in at 4-13. I'm in the same boat as you. I think that, again, they have a terrible offensive line. Their defense, you don't even want to get into because I don't even think you can name 2 players on their defense off the top of your head. They suck. But I agree. I like the Drake London pick. I think Kyle Pitts is gonna have another big year. I think that's gonna be their wide receiver.
I feel bad for Kyle
one.
Pitts, man.
I feel worse for Cordell Patterson. He's someone that clearly showed that he can play multiple positions on the offensive side. He's shown that he can be a true stud. He's done it time and time again, and now he's going to play on another dog crap team. I know, but he's not going to get. He
got the bag though.
Again, yeah. Who cares if you're going to play? Like, I guess you get a bag and stuff, but like no one's going to talk about him because you've been playing on a team that never wins. So who cares? And I like Mariota. I think I like Mariota.
Player.
I've liked Mariota since Oregon. I've been a huge fan of him. So I wish him the best. But yeah, again, they're going to be a dog crap football team. For sure.
How about Jameis Winston and Marcus Mariota in the same division? That's going to be exciting.
It's going to be a thrill. The NFL
That's a rivalry that
year,
never lived up. It's going to be exciting.
The NFL is going to be really fucking good this year. I really do. I think it's going to be really good.
Even though the Falcons are going to be horrible, I'm going to be interested in them because of Marcus Mariota and Kyle Pitts and see what Drake London can do. We'll see about the Falcons. Who do you got coming in at 3?
Well, folks, can we just talk about how the connection is still going? We are 21 minutes in and nothing bad so far.
I know, right?
No bad talking. I haven't been kicked out. This is.
Your face has disappeared a couple times.
A couple times, but I think CenturyLink is really starting to step up their game a little bit. I think that's a little quiet plug for them. No biggie.
Okay.
All right. Well, I'm going to go in for my number 3 here. I'm going with the Panthers. Okay. I'm going up 7-10.
Yeah.
But before Baker, I had him going 5-12. Okay. I think Baker adds 2 more wins under their belt. And we all said you've seen it all before, Joseph. We all had our reaction when me and you heard that Baker was going to the Panthers. We are Baker people on this podcast. I understand the hate towards Baker. I understand the criticism, but let's give him a chance here. Okay, he's in a new franchise, a new organization. He's got CMC in the backfield. He's got DJ Moore. He's got Robbie Anderson. He's got his people. There's no excuses. He's on a new team. He's been there before training camp. There's no excuses to be bad.
I don't know about no excuses. The Panthers are a pretty bad organization.
Come on. They are a dog organization.
I will give Baker excuses till the day I die, but. Yes, you're right. He does have...
That is true. We will still make excuses
some decent
for
weapons.
Baker no matter
Hopefully
what.
They can stay healthy. I also have the Panthers in 3rd. We're pretty lockstep there. I have them going 8-9. I originally had them going 4 wins, so I like the Baker addition a lot more. I'll say this, though. Christian McCaffrey doesn't stay healthy. They're winning max 5 games. That he needs to stay healthy, which is a huge
That's my biggest frustration.
But let's stop... Let's stop pretending like the Panthers don't have weapons if they stay healthy. Okay, I mean Christian McCaffrey, DJ Moore, Robbie Anderson, also have Terrence Marshall Jr. They added Ike Kwanu in the draft. I do not mind their offense. Now their defense is going to be very questionable again. I think it's enough to get them a couple wins. They have a decently easy schedule here. I'm gonna, obviously the division's not that hard this year. They play. Actually, I don't know. Maybe not easy schedule. They do have the they do have the Lions. They have the Seahawks. So I could see the Giants. I could see them squeaking out a couple wins here and there. I'm too high on Baker to not give him 8 wins. Now that I think about it, 8 wins might be a little high. But you know what? We're riding the Baker wave, and I'm going 8-9 with the Panthers.
The things we'll do for Baker, Joseph. The things we will do.
I know,
for Baker.
right? And I know.
And number 2, I think at number 2 I'm going with the Saints.
Yep.
I'm going 10-7 for the Saints. I'm gonna be honest, Joseph. That was my hardest team to get a record.
Yes.
But this is my hardest team to give a record for. I could not figure it out. When I was going through the games, I was sitting there just like, oh my god, there's so many games for the Saints. It could go either way because the Saints are one of those teams where it's like they're so well coached. No more Sean Payton, but they were so well coached. They're so well disciplined. They're so well all around that it's like it can go either way for them. They're not like offense heavy. They're not defense heavy. They're not special teams heavy. They are strictly just the New Orleans Saints. I think they're a very good all-around team, and I think Jameis Winston isn't getting the goddamn credit he deserves. He was all last season, but he was balling before he got hurt. I got him going 10-7 at my second spot in the division, and I think Bucks at number 1 is without say. I have him going 13-4.
Yeah.
I think Brady coming back. I think the team the team overall is in a whole different mode with Brady coming out of retirement. I think everyone knows the one goal. Brady. We all say, well, he can't be playing forever. It seems like he is, but come on, we all know he can't. He's looking to get a goddamn ring. That's the goal for the Bucs. I am going number one in the division. What about you, Joseph? What about your 1 and 2?
We are lockstep there because I have the Saints also going 10-7. But here's my problem. I am worried about Sean Payton leaving because I think they won a lot more games in the past couple of years than they should have because of his coaching. However, Jameis Winston, the character of Jameis Winston has to work this year, right? He's got the weapons. Michael Thomas comes back. Chris Olave, you got in there. They added Jarvis Landry, which I completely forgot about.
The character.
Kamara obviously is there. The Saints defense always seems to
talked about.
Saints defense always seems to step up.
With the add of Honey Badger.
It works on paper. Here's my worry. The schedule is brutal. Okay? They have a stretch where they go.
It's so brutal.
Bengals, Cardinals, Ravens, Raiders, Steelers, Rams, 49ers, Buccaneers. They also get the Browns and the Eagles, who I think could be good.
All playoff teams.
Yeah. So the only easy games on the schedule are in the division easily. And the Seahawks. That's about it. And we know how the NFC South is. They all like to trade off games. So I could see the Saints either beating the Bucs twice or losing to the Bucs twice or losing to the Falcons one and beating the Falcons one. So it's tough, but I'm going to go with 10-7 because I believe in Jameis Winston because it's got to work. It has to work.
It has to work. Has to work. Yep. Give it to him. You better believe it.
And then the Bucs. Yeah. The Bucs, even though you got fat Leonard Fournette coming in and, Antonio Brown's not there anymore, it's still Tom Brady. God. They brought in Russell Gage, which is not being talked about. New coach, Bruce Arians. We don't know how actually good of a coach he is. We'll see. If they aren't good this year, maybe Bruce Arians deserves a little more credit. Do you think this is Brady's final year, though?
No. I'm done with this talk. I'm done with this Brady retirement talk. Because every time I give an answer, he always gives me the middle finger right when he comes back. So I'm just going to say no, and he can come back whenever he wants. Because we've all done this shit before, and every time it's been wrong. So let's just... Whenever he wants to play, he can play. That's it. Whenever you want to play, Tom, shoot us a text, shoot us an email. We'll be ready. That's it for you, folks.
We are lockstep there.
No, and it wasn't the same last week. For all you listened last week, it was not the same. But this week it was, and that's surprising. So we're gonna leave it at that.
Which means we'll probably both be wrong.
Yeah, true, but we ride together around here in the Far From Pro podcast. We do things together. We go down together. Thank you, folks, all for listening. Please go on the TikTok. Please go on the Instagram. Please go on the YouTube. Go on the Spotify. Go on the Apple Podcast. Do what you got to do to get it in your ears, in your system. Listen to us. Thank you for listening. I am screaming to go to the bathroom. I am screaming to get stuff done. So, thank you all. Joseph, what do you got for the people?
That's it. Peace.